Before we leave White Orchard, we want to make sure that we craft a new sword. We're here in the Niflgaardian camp at the quartermaster, and he's going to help us out. We're going to craft the Viper silver sword. One great thing about this sword is there's a bonus to experience for monsters. Very exciting. It's going to cost us 100 of our 1,888 money. We're also going to craft one Viper steel sword. So we have our silver sword for monsters, steel sword for everything that is not supernatural. And notice with the steel sword, bonus XP from fighting, you know, not monsters, and a chance to poison. Very nice. Awesome. So we now have the Viper Steel Sword and the Viper Silver Sword, both at 100%. And they're a green tier gear, as well as our green tier Warrior's Leather Jacket. Okay, everybody's happy. Success. I feel pretty good about that.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade?
Actually trying to get a look at these swords. Go in the photo mode here if we can. They look good. There it is. Try and see if there's an emblem on the head. So there's, I don't know, a cat? Is that a cat? Try and zoom in here. Huh, I don't know. Cool. All right, I like how everyone's here is now named Bandit. 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 Anyone else? This guy? Bandit. These guys? Bandit. Cool, so you know it's going to be a party in a minute, huh? Vesemir's here with a whole chunk of cheese. Oh, boy.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go.
Oh, boy.
Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
I love that idea. I'd love to stay very far out of it.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took
The
them
shield?
down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Wow, not helpful.
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath.
Oh, ouch. No, 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 no.
Leave me be!
Oh, boy, it's on.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
No.
What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Also no.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Really, dudes?
Neither are you.
They won't back down now.
Swords?
Can see that.
We're going swords?
Bigger, lads! Bigger!
I thought this was going to be like... I thought this was going to be a bar brawl. Not like a beatdown, you know?
It's all right. It's over.
No. She started the whole thing. She's the psycho.
See his face. God save us.
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Gotta remember that if it weren't for the
So much
war,
for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
these people maybe never see a head get chopped off. They never see a sword drawn in anger, you know? These are farmers.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Hey, look who we found.
Excuses, excuses.
You've not changed a bit.
Yennefer.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
We should bathe.
Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Okay, what's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Oh,
There are
okay.
a number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
What did he offer you?
Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
We've officially found Yennefer of Vengenberg. Apparently witchers don't hug. What are you going to say? Off we go. Into the wider world. Having been summoned by a king of Niflgaard. Actually, the emperor of the Niflgaardian Empire.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Let's say, why is it snowing? Whoa, boy. The wild hunt is after us. Not good. We got bad guys. We've got bad guys. When Yennefer asked how fast is our horse, I wish she had specified something like, we're going to be chased by supernatural forces, and if your horse is slow, you will die. It would have been a nice thing to say. That bridge does not look very sturdy. Oh, goodness. Isn't she fun? Doesn't that kind of remind you from Lord of the Rings?
We'll talk of this tomorrow, all right?
Nope, hold on.
After
Vizima.
the audience.
Capital of the occupied region Temeria. Okay. Vizima, capital of occupied Temeria. Awesome, the bath. We needed this so bad. We probably didn't need this many people, but whatever. Maybe it's faster. What does that even mean? You hit him with the old underlay, huh?
It must suffice.
It's a chamberman.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
Yes.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Hey, that's
Captain,
us. We're the
shave
gentlemen.
The gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
We care? Go for it.
Fine. Then what? Gonna do my nails too?
If time permits. Sadly, the day is short. While the list of hygienic and cosmetic treatments that the gentleman should undergo is really rather long.
Okay, great.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
This is nice. Probably normally have to pay for this.
To answer some questions.
I don't like that guy.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat.
Spot the bad guy.
Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia.
Uh-huh.
Place of birth, unknown.
True.
Parents, unknown.
True.
Age, unknown.
True.
All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Right at the start of the game, before we could even get in, there's a choice. Accept decisions from Witcher 2, yes, no. And I think we said no, or we said on, whatever the wordage was. It was very confusing. But this is letting us decide the outcome of some of the quest of things that happened earlier. And this will change a little bit the narrative of our adventure here in The Witcher 3. We have not gone through The Witcher 1 and 2. We're not interested in doing that. However, it's not going to dramatically change things to the best of my knowledge, whatever we choose here. For now, we're just going to say we spared this person's life and they escaped.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
We're going to say we joined Yorvev. Is it an L or an I? Lorvev or Iorvev? Yorvev. Dude helped us out.
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Squaretel unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well.
Dude!
The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
We would never. Had to save Triss, dude.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I think she escaped. I don't know.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Oh, that's great. What happened to Letho?
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
So Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt.
All right, later, man.
Good luck with your audience.
Hey, thanks. And these guys are so friendly, huh? We got a nice bath. We got a little trim of our hair. This is great.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Okay. What about my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
As much as like this type is like incredibly obnoxious, there's still like my favorite type. Like to them, this is the most important thing in the whole world, and I respect them wholeheartedly for that. Our world's a little like outside of the walls of these castles, but in here, like he has one job, you know, and he's doing it to the absolute best of his ability, and we love that. Let's see what we have here. So, we got one of these. Okay, let's see this one here. This is a hard pass, and this one here. Not a fan of that one. Okay, this is much better. Back to photo mode. First off, wow. I mean, we're really working the towel. This is a good look for us. Maybe we just stay like in just the towels. That's great. All right. I don't like this one. Like, see this here at the neck? You pull those little strings and all of a sudden we're in a bag. What is that? I don't like that. It feels like they're about to like throw me out with the laundry, you know? All right. Outfit number 2. This one isn't bad, but it's a little flashy, and I think the whole thing clashes, right? You have kind of this red belt with this gold kind of pattern. I think this one's just kind of ugly. Like, those are the facts here. I cannot zoom out. And this one isn't a whole lot better, but at least it doesn't have that clashing gold with the red belt. Kind of this auburn cowl. So we obviously must choose this one. Like, there is not a better option. But before we do that, can we explore? Locked door, key required. Witcher senses. The barber. Okay, anything in here? Okay, we're just gonna loot whatever we can in here. You never know. Oh boy. Look, love that. Quick say we've read this. We're not going to right now. Maybe we will later. Oh boy. A mug. Okay, so there's basically nothing of any value to loot.
What do you mean? Directly out of Nordling Tales.
So we're something of they don't think we're real. We're like a superstition to them almost. You know, that's cool. Ooh, 3 monies and some bread. The opposition of Nilfgaard. We're gonna read this one. This one looks important. Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience. Opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this, I do not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within this city of 1,000 towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard dates many years back. All the princes of the blood and the magnates expected their ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir. The emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all great families from which he refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently waits for the current emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken the emperor's authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment, to incite the disaffected, assassinate the emperor, and carry out a coup, culminating with one of their own numbers ascending to the throne. For obvious reasons, only a limited few know of this conspiracy. but any shrewd observer of Niflgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men and the world is as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same. And the discontented will always form subversive societies with their secret signs and hidden agendas. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ooh, bear hide. The ice bucket? Okay.
A shame I have no time.
What's the good news, Barber?
Be so kind and do not disturb.
Oh, sorry, okay. I don't think there's anything else of note in here. Witcher senses engaged. Ooh, hold on. Some grapes. Oh, look at that. It's actually a full outfit. Trousers and shoes. I think they're the same for each. Maybe they're not. Can we take them all? Look at that. We have some elegant boots. No laces. Feels a little silly. We lost the bath towel. Okay. Are there really no laces in my boots? Huh. What an interesting design. No laces in our boots. Excuse me, good sir. There are no laces in my boots.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
I guess. Well, you could probably take them all and try and sell them. I don't care.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough. When in Nilfgaard.
When in Rome.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Oh, balls, dude. Of course. Go for it. Yes.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Did he say hand extended? Leg forward in the chest. I think that was important. Ta-da!
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
This is shady.
Im grimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut.
He wants us to bow before the Emperor.
Var emreis.
Bow.
What if we don't want to? Nah. Skip.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Velen namen, vatgen favort.
All except the Witcher leave. Ooh.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger.
True, true.
The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How do you know she's back?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
Why are you asking help from me?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless, if for no other reason than because I shall pay you more than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I'm looking for information, not motivation, old boy.
Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
It's a tough position to be the Emperor.
The gentleman will not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one
Oh,
day.
we were going to explore. Please keep close. Me. I wanted to go down the steps, though.
The gentleman will have...
All right, we'll follow you. We'll follow you. No, that would be unreasonable, old boy. The Emperor knows we're not just going to bow to him. We go way too far back for that in all the wrong ways.
And it's past noon.
Bum, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. Hey, what are they doing over here?
I'm Herivard the Second.
They're straight up just...
Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Oh, sorry. Ah, yes. Hey, we weren't trying to get you in trouble, but we can't apologize for being who we are.
Es is ziet efsat. Ep finser nein machte. Nein kofurteil an emf paval.
Es frag. Kiaside.
When they're listening.
Wisse voor atra es paese.
All right.
Es verderf.
Boom, ba-da-doo.
Tapta af. Tve gleideren. Ersaratga.
Do-do, do-do, do-do. I see. They're taking down the symbols from the previous kingdom. They're mocking the garden and how clean the place is. Oh my goodness. Whatever.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Chamberlain, sir. Is there something to loot around here? Look at this. Oh. They don't like the garden, but we do. I mean, oh my goodness. What else is in here? Can we talk? You guys talk? I wonder if they're chatty. What's the good news?
We've no need for the gentleman's escort.
Whatever.
We've no need for the
All
gentleman's
right.
escort.
Sheesh. They were like mocking the garden. They're like, it seems like the gardening arts are in their infancy up here in the north. And then they were like, I keep trying to pull my torch. There it is. You think you can take all my weapons? I've got a torch. Get out of here. Little pocket torch. You never know. What's up, dude? Mr. Officer?
Nordling?
Dude. Hello.
Nordling?
Hi. Why does this door have extra guard? Locked. Key required. Well, okay. He wants us to go in here, I presume, then? Hello?
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
We're just gonna loot our way through. Don't worry about it. Whew. Some bread and a smoking pipe. A book on what shall become of Temeria. Royal lineage of the North. Huh. A dumpling? Horsehide. What is that big green spooky vial? Oh my goodness. Can we talk to the scribe? What's up, scribe?
Vedimin. Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
A Vedamine. That's what they keep calling us. Can we talk to the ambassador? Let's see his face here. Ambassador Var. Huh. I bet that guy has a tough job. We found Yennefer. Where's the unicorn?
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Okay.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
No.
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
They really do like each other.
Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after.
Yo.
I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
Isn't that interesting?
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
She wasn't going to ask for our help at all. She's just going to do it herself until she couldn't. And then she's like, I do need the help. Why do you think the Wild Hunt's after Ciri? We talked about this in episode 1, but I want to hear her logic in this moment in time.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So what do you know?
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance.
Okay.
Triss Merigold.
Oh.
Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Oh.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Why didn't you contact me sooner? Why did you wait all this time?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
I guess time to get going. This is sad.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Oh, thanks.
So? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Vaatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
It's tough. I know it's tough to reconcile these three, right? But I mean, the magicians have the power of the gods in a quite literal sense. I mean, there's no consequence or cost to their magic. Rusty bread knife. Oh, we'll kill you with a rusty bread knife. Don't think we won't. Aww. She's all grown up. And some apple juice in a silver mug. Yes, please. The last wish. Lunar shards. Oh, talk about Easter eggs, huh? Let's see what this is. A sword for witches. I like how in this one you can kind of tell that like they tried to draw her at like a different angle and then switched it around, right? That's nice. Let's go ahead and talk to the ambassador here if we can. I think that would be good.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events. The war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
I love a good map. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to tell us. Tell me about the war.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Sounds like you approve of your opposition's maneuvering.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Tell me about the situation in Novigrad.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What about Skellig?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
And the situation in Velen?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse.
Dude.
This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron.
Oh, goodness.
I advise you well. Avoid him.
We're totally going to meet. I really appreciate your candor in clearing things up. I wish the map had highlighted what area he was talking about a little more clearly. I think I figured out where the islands are, at least. Oh, boy.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
We're going to take a second and talk about the Nilfgaardian Empire. It's someone who we're coming in close contact with, but it's something that's really set up in the other media kind of before this moment. So I think it's worth kind of having an understanding of who they are. I think the closest comparison to planet Earth in the tangible world, right, will be the Roman or the Byzantine Empire, okay, in history. Essentially, Nilfgaard is a centralized state. They are a massive military expansion empire, and they're also a lot more diverse than the territories they are conquering, okay? Can we open our map? There we go. We'll see if it'll let me go to the world map. How do we do that? There we go. So we're from up here in the north, right? This is where our Witcher school is located. And each of these little zones were kind of other little kingdoms. And they weren't all that big, right? You could ride across them in a week or a couple days, right? The islands out here. But Niflgaard is a united, power, right? A centralized state, like I said, that they have that emperor. Sure, they have all the little princes playing their games, but they have that emperor who creates that centralized power base, and they are an expansionist power where they think that their way of life is better. And in a lot of ways, that is true simply because they are more technologically advanced. And when the ladies were in the garden, like, they don't even know how to grow things here. Well, some of that is true, that the Niflgaardians, because they have this broad military power expanding, they have this stable home economy at their kind of main place of origin. And that stable economy means all of a sudden you can start supporting scholars, you can start supporting engineers, you can start training people to be specialized in knowledge and to run experiments. Where these northern kingdoms, if you only have 100 people in your kingdom, maybe one of them's a genius. But you have 10 million, you maybe have a couple hundred geniuses, right? Nilfgaard's just bigger. And not saying that they get everything right, they are not perfect. However, there are all kinds of kind of superstitions and traditions that run the way things go here up north on the continent. And in Niflgaard, because they've expanded so far and absorbed, assimilated, and destroyed so many other cultures, kingdoms, and places, they're just a lot more diverse and willing to accept that diversity. Now, The northern kingdoms, up where we are, okay, it's kind of a patchwork bunch of feudal states, which means there are kings and dukes and barons and lords and these kind of levels of society down the peasant. And because of that, they just can't stand up to these emperors. That's why when we talk to the ambassador, he's like, hey, look, it got cold. No one wanted to fight. It's the winter, okay? And up north, you guys, some of the kings conquered each other. And now we're, instead of fighting like 4 little divided kingdoms, we're fighting like, 3 big kingdoms. Or whatever the number is, right? So he's pretty frustrated, but he's also kind of pleased, like, hey, like the game is on, But at their core, right, Niflgaard is a civilization that is about power and dominance. And up here in the north, they really see us as barbarians. They see the way we live as chaotic. They see that we are a fractious, kind of backward bunch of little kingdoms that squabble with each other, kind of like children. And Niflgaard sees themselves as this like fatherly hand showing up to guide the wayward kingdoms by conquering them and absorbing them into the Niflgaardian Empire and then enforcing Niflgaardian rule. See that in the Niflgaardian symbolism. Notice above my head there, above the fireplace, it is that big sun, okay? The great sun is a reflection of this imperialistic mindset, right? The sun is this radiating, unstoppable force that just illuminates the whole world around it, right? That is how Niflgaard sees itself. They have this manifest destiny of we are the ones that should be ruling this world, right? Now, that being said, part of why Niflgaard is an expansionist empire is because it needs to be constantly pulling resources in to grow. And there are fertile lands up here in the north, okay? So, when they're conquering these lands, it isn't just about we're better than you, so we should rule over you. We're stronger than you, so we will. You're weaker than us, so you should bend your knee. We're more technologically advanced. We can make your life better. It's also about you have resources, fertile farmlands. You have domesticated animals that we are here to bring into the Niflgaardian, fold. In addition, remember I talked a little bit in episode 1 about all the forces after Ciri, and I very briefly said the mages. The mages, I think they're immortal, or they live like a couple thousand years. Like they're just gods. They really are gods, okay? Like their power level is like obscenely huge. And the mages in Niflgaard know about the prophecies and the magic that is connected to Ciri. So Ciri being from up here and being connected to the kingdoms and whatnot is another strong driving force that the Emperor, okay? Which, that's right. Niflgaardian's the Emperor. She's the Emperor's daughter, ... Wonder how that happened, But suffice to say, not everyone knows she's the Emperor's daughter, and not everyone knows about, her magical connection, her elder blood and whatnot. But everyone knows we're moving north because of who we are. But there's so many, like, driving things pushing that. The Emperor, I need my daughter. The Emperor's mages, we need her magic. The Empire, we need the resources, and those people are like barbarians, This cultural supremacy that Niflgaardians believe that our way is right, And they're not always right. They're just not. But it's hard to see Niflgaardians treat people the way they treat them. It's hard to see the harsh justice that is doled out. That being said, in the streamed episode where we were clearing out some of the side content in the tutorial zone, there was one quest where someone had burned down his house. And it turned out that dwarf was the local smithy armor dude, right? And in Niflgaard, the consequence for harming a forge master is death. They're like, oh, he burned your house? We'll just kill him for you. Don't worry about it. The end. And I was like, oh my goodness, if that guy knew that the consequence was death, would he have done it? He thought he was going to get away with it. You never know. You never know. That being said, yes, Niflgaard is delivering progress that the history books will remember. Look, they're building roads and schools, and all of a sudden, things are safer because we have a very harsh and actively enforced justice system. But that doesn't mean that Niflgaard is best for everyone. It might do the greatest good for the greatest number, but that doesn't mean they're best for everyone, and people will suffer. People will suffer greatly at the hands of the Niflgaardians. So there's definitely some sometimes when you look at Niflgaard and they are evil, their actions are objectively just evil. Did you have to kill the kid for burning down the blacksmith's house? Okay, first off, you ever heard of second chances? He's never burned down a house before. Could you just relax? And he said, the guy who burned the house, he's like, I was drunk. Like, I really messed up here. My mistake. Dude, like, all right, how about we ban you from drinking? No one will sell you another bottle, you know? Like, are there other ways we could go about this? Yes, but Niflgaard just is almost cartoonishly evil, but also, you know, it's this big complex empire, and we've met a lot of people here so far that are like obscenely powerful in the way that they can interact with the world, from this ambassador to the emperor to, you know, the chamberman. He's like, we're going to shave you before you see the emperor. I think we could have refused, but like, who cares, right? In short, Niflgaard is all about conquest and control, okay? They believe it is their right and duty to reshape the entire continent in the image of Niflgaardian life, culture, and ways, okay? And in a lot of ways, that makes them the villain. I think that's the gist of it. I think those are kind of the important things to know as far as moving forward. As far as we are as the Witcher, we want coins to hunt monsters. This is our life. We don't care about the war. We don't. But Geralt, as a protagonist, kind of has a soft heart. Quite a few times he's done things that maybe weren't in his own best interest, but helped someone else out. And we're old. The older you get, the more you're going to see people younger than you as a lot younger, right? You're gonna look back and be like, oh, those kids. You're gonna find out those kids are like 28. You're like, oh my gosh, they're almost 30. You know, they're in their late 20s. Like, look at those kids, right? That's gonna keep happening as you get older. And I think Geralt has that in a major way. Like, closing in on 100, we have far outlived the human life expectancy, and so we've seen a few kingdoms come and go. You know, like if we can help one person's life be a little bit better, a lot of the times we make that choice because we know that we're gonna be okay. I think that's enough for now about Niflgaard. I think we're gonna see a lot of that play out in front of us. I think this was. One thing I think The Witcher 3 does very poorly is this introductionary kind of period, these first few episodes. It's just so clunky. It is so clunky. And it's just, the pacing is terrible. It's cutscene, it's walk, it's fight. I'm not a fan of it. I'm really hoping that we're going to get out of this castle and the game's going to kind of open up proper, because I feel like we've kind of met everyone and the stakes have been made. So I'm thinking that is kind of the next, you know, kind of the next big phase here, which is, what happens next? Let's go make some stuff happen. Now, you can actually see here, trying to go to photo mode. Where was it? This way. There's the Nilfgaardian sun they've kind of slapped on, right? But they haven't quite replaced their... I think these were original. I'm not sure those are Nilfgaardian. Like they didn't replace the windows already. You know, like I think there's still some stuff that they're like repairing and changing. Also of note, before we leave here, okay? How do we do this? Aha! There's treasure chests right here with important stuff. One here is a diagram, which is the blueprint, okay? For how to, an alchemy formula, as well as the precision bolts. And then in addition, we have some loot here. Look at this. Fancy swords. Fancy armor. Okay, another fancy sword and some fancy armor, right? There's at least 2 or 3 sets in here, I think. So we took all of that. We can look at that for a second here if we can. No. Our inventory is locked, so we can't check it out just yet. But there's some fancy armor sets in there, which we have picked up and we will check out. I think we've looted everything, talked to everyone. Let's go hit up the Chamberlain.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thank you.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Imperial audience completed. I believe we can now travel to Velen. We've got a new marker here. There's some people around. The Niflgaardian connection. Perfect. We've gone ahead and switched on our Witcher gear. And one thing I want to point out are these ladies with these fans. They crack me up. They just wave them. They don't make any noise. They're not trying to dry, like, cool down. It's not an instrument. They just, I mean, they're working the fans. And then every once in a while they'll pull a magic trick and whip it into a cup. It's some wild stuff. Hi. I wish we could talk and say something. There goes in the pocket. And there she goes with the fan again. This one's invisible. They're really impressive. You don't always get to see. You know, you might think she has some kind of an illness, but it's just an invisible fan. And we can't talk to her, but she can physically push us. Very exciting. Okay. Let's talk to this nobleman here who says he has an exclamation point. Oh, he wants to play Gwent. Everywhere I go. Oh, we can even bet some money. To place a bet, choose an amount, confirm it. This amount will be added to the pot. If you win, you will get back twice as much. We will be betting all 10 monies we can bet.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
That was really close. They had a lot better cards and a much better deck than we did. We got very, very fortunate, and it came down to literally our very last card on the very last round to beat them. That was quite insane. We got 20 crowns. Anything else? New item, full test. Where do we see the new item, full test? I bet we have to go into our Gwent deck. Hold on. Gwent deck. What's a full test? I don't see it. Okay. Monster deck. Niflgaardian Empire deck. Scoia'tael. Monsters. Niflgaard. Oh, did we get a new leader? Oh, this is interesting. Doubles the strength of all of our siege engines. Huh. That is new. And we have a lot of siege stuff on our deck. Interesting. Oops. Wish we could see what the cards do, like, before we mess with them. See, it says on our deck, total unit card strength. Our total card strength is 95. Theirs is probably like 150, 200. It was quite robust. Okay. I guess we traveled to Velen. There's no one else we can talk to. I did some exploring. One thing I wanted to point out again, I thought this is kind of cool. They're quite literally tearing out the floor. And the old, like, symbol that was there, which is pretty unique. And I don't know if they are repairing or taking down the stained glasses as well. I assume they're repairing more so than taking down. I was kind of hoping we could, like, interact with some of the people here, but... Or can we climb the ladder? I think we can. There's nothing here. I went and tried to go back into our room. I tried to go and down the steps. All right, there's one bag we missed. There we go. Black Pearl. Nice. Awesome. And one more here. But other than up here on the scaffolding, we have not... A blunt axe. Nice. We haven't found anything of note. Off to Velen we go. Switch to continent view. Okay. I guess we could go anywhere, huh? Can we go back to Kaer Morhen? Open region map. Stash. Can we travel to the stash? How do we travel here? Huh. Does not let us. Whoop. Try again. What if we want to go to Toussaint? Notice board. Can we travel to a notice board? No. Huh. Wonder how we actually get here. Maybe we have to be invited. The islands. Can we get onto this stash? No. All right, how about Novigrad, whatever. There is a fast travel point here for the Hanged Man's Tree. Okay. And if we back out and go into Velen, oh, it's the same place. Hanged Man's Tree. Is this the same place? Novigrad. Novigrad's like a city in Velen. Okay. Maybe we should make our way this way towards this city. Okay. So the only fast travel point we actually have from this moment is the Hangman's Tree. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I am beyond excited. I don't even know if I have the words to properly describe how excited I am. This is my favorite moment right here, right now. We have finished the tutorial. We've met the main characters. We have a mission. We have a quest. Oh, yes. Oh, I love a quest. And look, every direction we look, we could go this way. We'll call that east. We could go south. We could go west. We could go north. No matter which way we go, there is an adventure. There is something new. I've never been here before. I don't know what's over those hills. There's something just beautiful about this moment right here. We never get to have this moment again. This moment right here. Henceforth, moving forward, we're going to know things. We're going to have been places. We'll have done things. And the world around us will change. This is a special moment. Let's look at the map. Okay, we are carrying 50 pounds of gear, and I don't want to do that. I think I want to run straight this way. Whatever's over here. There's probably going to be like a fast travel point here, maybe, or here. I want to go here. The innkeeper. Remember we were challenged to like play someone for some cards? I think that's a good choice. My second, like, hey, let's go do a thing, is let's grab this notice board. I think maybe that's the best thing to do. Which looks just down the road in the direction we're facing. So I think we'll go do that. But I would kind of like to fight these things. We don't know what they are. Wild dogs. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, boy. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Guys. My goodness. Some naughty boys. Little meat. Some wild meat. I think there's another dog over there. Poor guy. Dog tallow. Dog tallow. Maybe we can just cook them. Okay. Loot that. Whoop. All right. Now, are we facing that board, I think? Was it just down here? Yes, we'll stay on foot for now. That's fine. Now, something of note, on the road here into this city that's burned, there's a Niflgaardian. I think. Isn't that a Niflgaard helmet hanging there? The Niflgaardian court has found this man guilty the crime of desertion, committed when he abandoned his weapon and dishonorably fled the battlefield. As per the dictates of the Niflgaardian military codex, he has been sentenced to death by hanging. May his name fall into oblivion for all time. Harsh. Hello, old woman. Did you have to cough in my face?
You a witcher?
Yes.
Aye?
Yes.
You a witcher?
Yes.
Aye?
Yeah, yes.
You a witcher?
Yes, I am a witcher.
Aye?
Yes.
You a witcher?
Yes, ma'am.
Aye?
Aye. Okay. Gus. Witcher senses engaged. Whew, she's a witch. Nah, probably not. Or is she? Alright, looks like we can go in that house. Man, the war was not kind to this place. New marker. Molbridel.
Gods. Full moon soon. Bar your windows tight. Nail an iron stud in the door frame.
Oh.
If only I had milk to leave at the doorstep. That'd be sure to keep the demons away.
They're worried about the full moon? About demons? About having milk on hand? My witcher senses are tingling. Welcome to the notice board. Hello, old friend. Okay, this one is written in a language we don't read. Twilight will be here soon. Let's carve some jack-o'-lanterns, say a prayer and kind words. Someone's asking for help burying their father. Someone made pancakes for their kids and all the kids got sick. She doesn't know how to help them feel better. Oh no, poor Vissy. Sergeant Ardell. Every man with a, I assume, milk producing cow is obligated to bring it to Crow's Perch in a week. If we find any cow in any man's yard, 50 lashes on the spot. Specifically 50 lashes, like whip them, the cow. I mean the man, not the cow. And to take all other goods of his we can carry. Oh my goodness. Anyone who reports a man hiding a cow will get a sack of grain. Hunter from Blackbow. Good people. Help. My wife's missing. Okay. Let's see. Did we actually get a new quest or just a little bit? Oh, there. Missing wife. Can we pop that one? There we go. A few days ago, she went into the woods and hasn't returned. At least tell me where to look for her. Hey. Oop. It says new quest. Talk to the hunter named Neelan. Okay. Where is Neelan? Is he local? Oh, of course not. He's somehow over here. Right, of course. Right. Yes. That. Nope. Not doing that. I think instead we will continue to track the play the innkeeps. But let's just see if there's anyone we can interact with in town. Like that. I'm hoping the ladies over there. Hello, old man. He does not talk. I want to know more from these peasants about the full moon situation.
Roots are gonna rot my gut.
Okay. Well, this one? Also no. Locked door. I wonder if we can kick in a locked door somehow. Is that the whole thing? It's just a fast travel point, or is there actually someone we can talk to here? I mean, we're not looking for like a, you know, real in-depth conversation, but... Hello? Everybody's just outside spitting. Okay, we'll light your candles for you. That'll be real helpful. There you go. Are we helpful? I guess we'll just start robbing. I don't know. What's the consequence? One platter. There, you're short a platter now. That's right, your friendly neighborhood witcher. Here. Burn all your candles down, too. You're gonna love me for that. Okay. Well, this was a bunch of nothing. Maybe we shouldn't bother. Kid doesn't talk.
Got a lump of bread today.
Okay. Everybody just wants to cry. Hello? Oh, a little more to loot in here, maybe. Some water. Alchemy powder. I don't know. We probably shouldn't even be looting this. I mean, this is like a bunch of nothing. A broken rake. 2 broken rakes. We're going to get like 2 money for all this. This might be the last time we do this. A little bit of water again. In case we're thirsty. A 3rd broken rake. Well, these people are collectors. I mean, a 4th broken rake. A 5th broken rake? A little water. Wow. A suspiciously locked door. Huh? Can we climb up this? Try again. It looks like we could get over it. Oh, it's empty. Okay. There's probably a quest related to it somehow. Talk to me.
Yeah?
Okay.
Wild hunt, take them all.
One from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp.
They have like a secret room or something.
Wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners.
God bless
They gathered our men.
Thank you.
Stood them in a circle. And cut down every last one like the butchers they were. Poppies cover the meadow now. Or perhaps they're kingcups, drunk on blood from the soil.
Yeah, these people are not having a good time. A platter. Some rotting flesh. Okay, nasty. Another broken rake. You know what this village could maybe benefit from? A rake repairman.
Somebody nicked me dolly.
Somebody stole her doll. It was not us. I mean, they don't care at all that we just took all whatever was in there. Burned this one down, apparently.
What's the rush?
That's weird.
People!
Sorry. Why is this one so suspicious? Torn out page, the succubus decoction. Cool. New alchemy formula. Diagram for I think it's a piece of armor. Is that a wine stone? Hope we're not in trouble for doing a little magic. White wolf hide and some coal. It's everything here. Huh. You okay, peasant?
What do you want?
I just seen if you're okay.
Maybe I should send my man to the shouldn't. Might catch something.
We can't lose hope.
This is looking like just about everything here. We can't even like another broken rake. Inconceivable. This should have been called Broken Rake Village. The Bent Rake, I don't know.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wild.
All right, what is this? Okay, we can't quite loot at that angle, apparently. Wow. I mean, they have surprisingly, like, nice walls and whatever. Like, they have doors that swing on, you know... Okay, we can't loot whatever that is. Ah, this is a sad little village. I mean, we tried to rob them, but, I mean, they've got nothing.
What do? Ask a bear to dance?
Yeah, why not?
What's that you want?
Want to know about your dancing bear. Okay. Locked door. Okay, this looks like a smithy. But maybe there'd be like a quest to... What in the world? We just throw a bomb? Oil, potion, and bombs are consumed upon use. To replenish these, enter meditation. If you have hard alcohol be used to create a new batch of every alcohol item. Okay, stop throwing bombs. Okay, how do we get our torch back? There we go. That was just unhinged behavior, Geralt. You just walk into some abandoned house and start throwing bombs? What's wrong with you? Ooh. Well, this looks more interesting. Diamond dust and one amateur armor repair kit. Okay. The camera is absolutely an empty bottle and some old sheepskin. Camera is absolutely trying to get our butt kicked. Water? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, there we go. Blunt crossbow bolts. Manuscript page. Enhanced cat. What is this? Okay, so this is somebody's tales about a fancy cat. Okay. Yeah, new alchemy formula. Cool. Yeah, all the way down here in the secret little underground room, they kept a treasure chest with water. That's crazy, dude. This is quite nice, actually, this little kind of oven. Interesting. Like, there's surprisingly high levels of technology in some places here.
Bar your windows tight.
There it is again.
Iron stud in the door frame.
If only I had milk to leave at the doorstep. That'd be sure to keep the demons away.
Bar your windows tight. If only I had...
In Danmore, when a wench takes ill, they send her to the woods for kindling, where beasts devour.
Oh, see, that's interesting, too. What she said, when a wench takes ill, they send her to the woods for kindling. Huh. All right. Let's run behind this fortress, maybe. So straight into the left and maybe across this camp as well. I'm just worried it'll be like some big questy quest, and I kind of don't want to get too involved with the big questy quest, okay? Like, a little questy quest is good, not a big questy quest. Oh, there's a wall here. This is that thing, okay. Like this thing, like semi-abandoned fort next to the hang tree in Ransack Village. This screams like sneaky side quest that's probably huge or something, you know what I mean? Like, we can wait on that for just a minute. Oh, that's kind of a little bit of a long drop. I think those are some ghouls. Gonna have to get eaten here. Here we go. Excuse us. Yeah, ghouls. Now, our horse fear levels stay pretty stable. I wonder how that scales with difficulty. How are we doing on our trek here? We can stay a little more to the right. Should be good. Not a lot. Abandoned house on the left. Very interested in that. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That is scary. Like giant... Is this the traveling merchant? Huh. Can we kill them?
Greetings.
Dude. Show me what you got.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
So he sells powdered pearls, basic alchemy stuff. Cool. Let's go ahead and try and sell him some of our junk. Like, we don't need 2 mugs, but maybe he knows someone that does, you know? Or we don't need 2 rusty bread knives, or we have 7 broken rakes. Maybe he knows a rake repair guy, you know? Like, hey, thanks, man.
Farewell.
We're a little less encumbered, which is always good. And, ignoring that, we are also... Check our map here. We also made like $100. Okay, we need to actually go back this way. Turn completely around and then go left, it looks like. All right, and we messed up his route, though. Look, he's turned around. Or maybe he knows how to get a rake repaired. I'll tell you what, that is not our profession as a witcher. Hello, good sirs.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Not true. Thank you for sharing, though. Witcher senses. Wish we could figure out whose side they were on. Like, you know, we... In Skyrim,
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel? Wow.
Run, Roach.
We know who the banners are. We know who, like, the people are and stuff. But here, we don't. So we have to learn them. But who's... Oh, he's going to spit on us, too. Very exciting stuff. I don't know if they would spit the same way if they needed our help with something, you know? Oh, you think they're going to let us across? Is it rude to ride by them on our horse? Like, should
Come on, Roach.
Excuse us, sirs. Excuse us.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Huh. They're very serious about that. Excuse us. Nothing to see here. Okay. They might not let us through.
Crawl back under your rock.
Yeah, we're very unpopular here. Oh, we're just going to skip the line. As we are not a peasant. Whereas actually probably closer to a noble.
Got a pass? We don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad, 8 generations and more. The war course is in Vizima, business, you know.
No pass, no passage.
You need a pass to get through.
Don't turn us back to Velen. You don't know what it's like there.
And you don't seem to know what it's like when a soldier disobeys orders.
In settled areas such as villages, camps, paths tend to be narrow and obstacles numerous. For these reasons, your maximum movement speed is limited. That's fine.
Run, Roach.
Oh boy. Alright, we will dismount here.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Who restricted the access?
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy'll slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Interesting. What kind of pass are we talking about?
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Interesting. So, we could forge one. He wouldn't even know what it looked like.
Farewell.
Thou shalt not pass. Okay. This is sweet. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. There we go. Acquire a pass. The Redanian army has placed blockades on the crossing of the river. The guards refuse to let us cross without a special pass issued by High Command. Okay, let's look at our map. Where do we go for this next, huh? Has not updated yet. Okay, we'll back out for a second. Give it a second. And this guy's ready to go. Why'd you spit on me?
Enjoy living, freak, while you can.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Are there any clues about acquiring a pass? No. Let's walk back the other way and see if there's anyone we can interact with, because there's going to be an opportunist. There's going to be someone here who knows how to get a pass.
Enjoy living, freak. Out of the way while you can.
Who the devil's this?
I'm watching
Sod
you.
off before I lose me patience.
Long live
I'm
watching you.
I like this guy. He's just taking in the view.
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Oh boy, you promise?
Out of the way.
We could loot this.
Long live Radovid.
Is anyone gonna mind if we just start looting? There's a quick save. Here we go. Anybody mind? Nobody cares. We could loot the whole bridge. You're kidding me, right?
Fuck.
Sulfur. No, we're just robbing people.
What is it?
Yeah, we'll loot this one too. There we go. Thanks.
Long live, etc., etc. I feel like puking after that swill in the canteen.
Canteen. Alchemy paste, some bread, silver ore. Yeah, we're just the worst. Meet Klepto Witcher. We will rob you. It doesn't matter what it is. We're taking it. Oh.
Out of the way.
Okay.
Crawl back under your rock.
He's got a fancy hat. Yeah, there's no one here trying to sell forged passes.
I'm watching you.
Okay. All right, we need to find someone distinct. Someone who smells like they know something. Maybe this little house. These are all soldiers, which is fine.
Feisty, eh?
They don't scream like men in charge, you know? Some rotting flesh. Why does everyone keep a little rotting flesh on hand? Okay. I really did expect someone to be trying to like hustle like a forged pass, or like a way to bribe the guards. Like we get back and find out someone's got a toothache. We know a flower to fix it. Like I really am kind of expecting someone to like, you know, we just stole their alcohol. Like they don't care about anything. That's crazy. Maybe it's a time of day type of interaction.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and
These are all
desertion.
soldiers. All right, let's go ahead and meditate here if we can. It kind of looks the same in day as in night.
You'll choke to death.
All right, if they are actively pushing away refugees, refugees are going to just start putting down tents somewhere, right? So if I was a refugee, I guess I'd go back down this road a little bit. What's over here? Hello? Is this something? Oh my. Like we didn't stonecutter. Okay, this is a... Hello?
Sod off before I lose. Watch your step.
Okay. Well, this is not the most charming place. Stonecutter settlement.
Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Yes, girl, we will try.
He's hungry.
Where do you get garlic these days?
Okay, we have a fast travel point. I was kind of looking for an inn, right? Like a place of business and commerce.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay. But we can't do anything with these people. Ah.
First the armies passed, then the pox, now the hunger. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
Okay, check our map here. Which way do we go? Stonecutter settlement. What is over this way? It's a little far away. Let's get on Roach. See if we can find anyone. Come on, Roach. We have the laziest horse. All right, I think it was off the road, though. Yeah, to the right.
Go, go.
All right. A lot of trees have been cut down out here. There we go. What is this one here? Well, this doesn't look very promising. We should dismount before I fall off that. What is this? It's a quest here. Keep waiting for like a notification to pop up and say this is something. Or someplace. Does this place have a name? Well, they're here looting bodies.
Get out of here.
Super friendly folk. Some kind of a mine, it seems like. We're going to leave them alone for a minute, I think. There we go. Kadra's Quarry. It's got a fast travel spot. So we found a quarry and a stonecutter settlement, but there's no fast travel point here on the bridge. I wonder if we could swim it. Like if we got down this way, could we swim across? Or, you know, run the long way around? Is it blocked on both sides, you know? There was a notice board. Undiscovered location. See, this also has a notice board. This looks like it might be something as well. Big question marks. I really want to try and get that border pass, but I wasn't expecting it to be like immediately this tricky, like no clues at all. It makes me wonder if maybe it's, I thought at first it was a main quest thing, but it's literally in our side quest right here. There's got to be a way. The objective is acquire a pass. Let's do this. Let's go mess these boys up, see what's going on. They're just over here looting. Probably just want to talk. You never know, though. I mean, one looter to another, right? Dwarven spirits, dwarven spirits. Can we loot this one? There we go. Dwarven spirits, what's up?
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you... Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming!
Cook them. Oh, they're level 6. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Okay, I'm trying to dodge here, sir.
Run for your lives!
Okay. Why is he all souped up? Ay, ay, ay.
Run for your lives!
There we go. We're in trouble, dude. We need to figure out how to heal. Whoa, boy. Whew.
Thank you. If not for you, that would have been the end of us. Sure as spring.
Hey, we will happily take 10 XP, an opportunity to get some looting done. Not seeing anything like particularly of note, but I would kind of like to rest here. Get our like HP back up. That was a really tough fight. I am like very confident on a higher difficulty we would have gotten like one shot. As those things are several levels above us and our gear. Do a quick meditation here. Alright, I'm really starting to think
Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
there's nothing in here. I can hear stuff in here, dude. Some water. They must be above us. Enhanced feline gauntlets. It crashed the second we opened that chest. I don't know what the issue is. We're just gonna leave it alone. We don't really need any gauntlets right now, I guess, which is fine. I think we're gonna try and swim it. I think there's a chance we could get it done, and if not, I want to know like what the world is like. Do we hit an invisible wall?
Giddy up.
Do we get stuck? Like, is it gonna let us do it? Is there a border patrol on the other side that throws us in jail? You know, like what happens? I want to know. But also,
hey there.
let's see here. Which way do we need to go? Take a hard right and go straight across. I'm thinking we try and swim from like here to here. It looks like a relatively short distance, but maybe we need to be more like here to here, like something that is more away from, what's it called? Like the border crossing, the guards or whatever. Now, oh gosh, come on. Let us go. Big hole in the ground there. I'm just not stopping to fight these little dudes right now. All that being said, Witcher 3 just not. It struggles. This is maybe the, I don't know. We do one good game-breaking crash, just one complete hard crash an hour, maybe. Maybe one. Oh, you don't look friendly at all. Are we even going the right way? No, we've taken a complete wrong turn. We need to almost turn completely around.
Run, Roach.
Okay, Roach, please turn. Please. Just please turn. Yeah, like, you'd think we could just swim it. I mean, I know we're, like, right next to... There's the bridge where they wouldn't let us cross. Maybe we shouldn't be trying to, like, do this right next to the bridge, but... I don't know, like, if we can swim it, why not? Try it. Maybe there's some kind of a, like a guard patrol, but or an invisible wall, right? Or a load screen. I don't know. Maybe we can just swim across it. So why not, right? Now, I see some guards over there. But how would they know we don't belong? We're a Witcher. We go where we want. Look at that. We're across. We just need to find a fast travel point before we get in too much trouble, huh? Was it just that easy? Nobody cares?
Mustn't think like that.
We're gonna ignore that guy. We're at the harbor. There we go. We've got a fast travel point. Look at that. We could just go right across. We're like one road away.
Say about you lot. If you seek justice, hire a witcher.
I mean, we could just swim across. That's pretty wild. But also, we're like in a market. There's a notice board. A witch hunter. A witch hunter.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Interesting.
Got a sharp pain in my spine.
All right, let's go ahead, work our way through the notice board first. All right, beware of trolls. Monster in Oxenford, beast in the forest, woodland beast. Play a round of something. Careful, there's a swindler. Perfect. Oops, sorry. This is great. All right.
Know what they say about you lot? If you seek justice, hire a witcher.
Oh, okay. We were given a quest, actually, to come to this inn and challenge the innkeeper to a game of Gwent. This is apparently a master player right here.
We don't serve lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what did they do to you, the students from...
Rather not talk on it, all right. What's your poison?
What do you have to offer?
Mind if I have a look?
Aha, he does sell some cards. Here we go. Okay, he does not sell anyone that goes in our army. Ooh, Commander's Horn. Doubles the strength of all units in that row. Interesting. We are going to buy these. 10, 20, that's 50, 60. Okay. And he's got like a lot of money on him. Wow. Kind of a surprisingly large amount of money on him. Let's play Gwent.
You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
What exactly is high stakes? Oh, it doesn't even tell us. Commander's Horn. It's a pretty good card, I feel like. We're going to leave it out for now and start game. So he plays Niflgaard, and we'll go first. Okay, here we go. So we're going to swap out one clear weather. And we'll swap out an infantry card. They open up with a spy, so it's going to be played on our side, but they get 2 cards. I'm very tempted to just pass. Right? Just say, that's fine. But we'll go ahead and throw down 1 siege card. They play a second spy. We're up 19 power. I know they have 12 cards, but I think they'll have to play at least 3 in order to get past us. I could be wrong. We're going to go ahead and play it. Oh, we decoyed the wrong card. Oh, goodness. I wanted to decoy my siege machine. They play another spy. So they're holding 13 cards. I know we're up 22 power, but I mean, they played 3 spies in a row. Huh. Has me worried they've got a plan of some kind. We're going to play our own spy? I don't know. Do we pass up 22 points? We're going to pass. I like they might win this round, but like this is going to cost them. I think. I mean, they're up 4 cards, so we're just betting it'll take them 5 cards to beat us. Biting Frost. There you go. A 10 power ranger. We don't have a single 10 power card on our deck. All right, the round starts. We have to win all the rest of them. They've got a Yennefer card? No way. Why don't we have a Yennefer card? Oh my goodness. I think we lose. I don't think we can beat that. So we will play the medic and pull in a trebuchet. Well, we should probably play the spy, huh? No, I think we have to go something like this. It's going to be their turn. They have passed. Interesting. So they're just saying go ahead and win this turn. We are going to go ahead and try and use our leader ability. I don't know how. For some reason, I thought our leader doubled the power of our sieges. Interesting. So we're actually down 6 points. We'll have to play 2 cards unless we can nerf the ranged cards. We can. So they're actually still up. 3 cards. This is going to be the final match here. It's going to be really, really close here. Okay, so we have 7 cards. They have 10. This is the final round. When we win a round, we get to draw a card. So we're going to get that extra little card, which is going to matter big time. I don't know how to use my leader ability, though, which is a big bummer. Now, I'm going to give them some juice. I'm going to off-rip give them 4 bonus power to draw 2 cards, maybe. I don't know. So what can we actually nerf? We can nerf close combat cards. We're going to go ahead and put down our catapult. Oh, I got those 10 points right back. All right, we'll go ahead and put down... What can we nerf again? Close combat. Okay. So we're going to give them this for the 2 cards, knowing that we're planning to nerf that front row. Man, they have a lot of rangers. All right, we'll put down another siege. They're still ahead by 3. We're going to hit him with the spy again here. I actually don't know where we got that spy from. And I think we've won. I think that spy is going to push us over. Because we're going to be able to nerf the whole front row. And be able to clear out a power. If they hit our siege row, we still... I mean, we win. I don't think they can handle this. Okay, they're at 38 power. More front row troops. They have 4 cards left. We have 6. I mean, we're just hammering them here. Opponent's turn. Ooh, more ranged power. Very intimidating. Now, my biggest fear is that they're going to have a clear weather card that I'm not prepared for. More ranged power. What are the odds of that? Wow. I wish I knew how to use my leader ability. They have a 10 power siege. That's crazy. This is their final card. Is it a weather card? No, they have no weather cards. All right. It's all going to come down to this. And I think they're going to have me here. We'll see. Biting Frost. They're at 65 power. We're at 41. They go to 47. We go to 33. They got us. They got us big time.
Perhaps you should come back when you've got a bet.
What exactly were the high stakes? And if we look at our deck here, and those we have 4. What does this one do? Oops. We have cards with at most. Wait, hold on. Where's our leader? Leader ability doubles the strength of all your siege units. Let's show up with the impenetrable fog because I think the fog, if I'm not mistaken here, the fog would have nerfed all the archers. Yeah, then we would have won if we had that leader ability. I think we try one more time. And I think maybe this gets it done. If we'd actually played the exact same game, I think we actually win. We're going to switch in the commander horn and oh, we need more unit cards. Okay, I see. Never mind. All right, he's in trouble now. We know he brings a lot of range cards.
round of Gwent?
Why not?
I'll play on your...
We know he plays a lot of range cards, unless he's got a different deck all of a sudden, right? Here we go. Not a great draw, but it might be enough to get it done. So last time he opened up with like 3 spies. Maybe he didn't pull any spies. Torrential rain off rip. Interesting. Okay, that's actually, we probably just lose this. Maybe we throw down the decoy. And then it'll be their turn. They'll have to play a card. I don't know. We're up 9-7 on cards. Maybe we walk from this one. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 siege cards. And they torrential range the siege. So we're going to pass. Huh. Do we play one range card? It's the only one we have. We're going to try it. Let's see what they do. Puts us ahead. They have to play another card. Impenetrable Fog. Okay. We don't actually have a card we can play in the front row. Brutal. We're going to pass. Now we're ahead 2 cards. They're ahead on a round. I feel pretty good being ahead 2 cards, 8-6. Especially since they burned kind of both those little magic-y cards. I think that's going to be a tough place to be. I do. I'm hoping. All right, they come out with this heavy siege equipment. Big 10 in the tank. Okay, so we will go ahead and put down 1 siege expert. Willie, what's in our discard? Well, we'll just put down a trebuchet. We'll see what they do. Like, they're ahead by 4. We're up by 2 cards. They've got a spy. Okay, the spy is problematic. It gave us more power, and we can't afford to lose the round. Ooh. We'll put down one of these guys. Okay, we're still ahead. By 5 strong points. They've got a second spy, so they're ahead on cards now. We're really far ahead on points, which could be just incredibly problematic. We're going to go ahead and put down just another 6 power here. I mean, they've got really strong cards, but we're ahead 21 points here. So they are committing to losing this round. Interesting. We are going to go ahead and pass. We will take the win on the round. They have 7 cards. We have 5. But when we win a round, we draw a card. So it's going to be 7 cards to 6, which is going to really even this up. Now, we have some good cards, but so do they. Has me very, very concerned. So we're going to actually open up with this bad boy right in the front. See what they do. Okay, they've got a good, strong range card coming out. Yennefer there. They get a free siege tower. Oh, that was a huge play. Like, we just don't have cards that can do that kind of power. I mean, that pretty much probably just cooked us. Let's see what they do next. I don't know if we can, like, put enough power to, like, handle that. They get another free card. Okay. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to burn that card. Oh, boy. We wanted to surprise them with it. They still play into it. We will put down a siege. I'll put down another siege and pray. What's our best move here? You have to wonder if it's to give them a big fat spy. I don't think it is, but I am tempted. I think we just put down a trebuchet. It's our strongest card we've got. We're tied. We're tied on points. Niflgaard wins all ties, but they're ahead on cards. They have more trebuchets this round. Oh my goodness. We play the Warhorn. Doubles the strength of all units cards in that row. Here we go. If they can counter that, they win. We have no more cards left to play. They have a 4 power card. That's huge. Oh, we got him. Oh my goodness, we did it. Dude, that Warhorn was huge, which, by the way, we bought from his shop before this game. Unhinged behavior to just give up that first round like that and to sneak in that second round. Feeling really good about that.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while? Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the Innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer, in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
Okay, we won a unique card from Oliver. What unique card, or this guy, what unique card does, have we got 25 XP? What unique card did we get? Hey, we got a Yennefer. No way. Look at this. So, choose one card from your discard pile and play it instantly. No heroes or specialty cards. Yennefer of Vengenberg. Magic is chaos, art, and science. It is a curse, a blessing, and a progression. Oh, that's like a huge power bump to our deck. So I think what we do is maybe we get rid of... Is there any reason to not pick like the weakest card we have, right? Let's get rid of Snooty Patootie over here, and let's instead throw in Yennefer here. There we go. Nice. So our deck is quite literally a total strength of 3 stronger, but in addition, just that ability to choose one card from your discard pile to play, I mean, that's really strong. Hey, great match. I mean, he played really well. And those spy cards are tough. Those are really tough to handle. Making sure he didn't have any new cards after.
So long.
So long, and hey, like, great game, man. Like, thanks for playing us.